Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats. Welcome back to Calm Down, Level Up. Today we're here again. Holy shit! Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn. We're here with a new series today, and I've got some special decisions made for this one, boys. Basically, with this one, what's different? It's basically the same thing we were doing before with the no factions. We still have no factions on, but we've also done ANNEX only, and I've done a few test runs with this, and this tends to go pretty quick, so we probably won't have enough content to do like 5 episodes. It'll probably only be like 2 or 3 probably, but it's still really fun to watch, and every time it's different, so we could probably do multiple series of this. This ends up turning out really good every time. I love it. So what I've done with this one is I've made a sort of like a template save, so I can always come back to this save and use it again and again whenever we want to do a new game. And basically what I've done is I've released most countries that are releasable, not all of them, but most of them. I've made every country nationalist so that they have a higher chance of actually declaring war on each other. And I have done everything that you can do with Millennium Dawn Chaos, give the equipment, revoke, guarantees, doing all that stuff. We also have, of course, no factions on, so they can't form factions. So everyone is on their own. I think I'm ready, boys. And I don't know if you are, but I think this is going to be a fucking awesome series. Holy shit. So let's actually start. I hope you guys are hyped. I sure am. I've done like 2, maybe 3 test runs, and it's always amazing. I've even gotten it. Whoa, what's going on? I didn't know the frames would be that bad. Maybe it's because of the nations that I released. Oh, I may have also accidentally made every country leader Donald Trump. I did not do that on purpose, but hey, that adds to it a little bit, doesn't it? I guess. Jeez, I see. It's freaking out a little bit because the names of the countries are still changing. I can see them flipping here and there. We've also done ×4 war, so pray to God that it doesn't crash. We'll probably have a crash here and there. I really hope not, but it probably will happen more than likely. I have also gone and returned territory where I can, just because. So it looks like our first justification has come from Algeria on Mauritania. That's a strange one. I mean, the border is going to look pretty disgusting. We have the Arab state justifying on the United Arab State. Nice. That's Saudi Arabia versus the UAE, actually. We have Guatemala. Oh god, here they come. Guatemala justifying on El Salvador. We have military Myanmar justifying on Bangladesh. Myanmar, can you not disappoint us this time and actually do good in a war and not just get destroyed by Siam or something? Jeez. Myanmar, can you actually defeat Bangladesh? I don't know. I've seen you lose to Bangladesh before, so try not to lose this one. Jeez. We have the Honduran state justifying on Nicaragua. We have Russia declaring war on Mongolia. We have South Africa versus Mozambique. We have Sweden versus Norway. Got some good ones justifying here, boys. Also, we have again done the 2000 start date because this is the reason. Because, oh, there's a bunch there. We've done the 2000 start date because the countries start out with none of their focuses done. And if we do the 2016 start date, that means that Germany already has most of its focus tree done. France has almost all of its focus tree done. Most of the countries that have individual focus trees will have most of it complete, and it makes it so the countries will always go in the same way, and it's kind of boring. So let's actually go over what just happened in Kenya versus Somalia, Mozambique versus Swaziland, Syria versus the Jordan Arab state, Chile versus Bolivia. We have Oman versus the UAE as well. We have Azerbaijan versus Chechnya. Maybe they can snag Chechnya again before Russia does. Finland versus Norway. Wow, both of them are justifying on Norway now. And the Swiss versus Liechtenstein. Let's see if Liechtenstein can defend itself. It does have the equipment like every other country does. But it doesn't have the land, obviously, and it probably doesn't have the manpower. I would also just like to thank everyone for 15k subs. We just hit it a couple days ago, so that's pretty damn awesome. 15k, that's 5 away from 20. Holy shit, 20k. That just rustles my jimmies. Jeez, I really appreciate that, everyone, for subscribing and supporting me in every way. Oh, Poland versus Germany. That's already huge. That's insane. Crazy. We have Cambodia versus Laos. Ghana versus, well, that's actually Cote d'Ivoire versus Ghana. Belarus versus Lithuania. Brazil versus Bolivia, and Argentina versus Paraguay. Okay, we're going to step out of this because I'm sure you guys are bored of just listening to me reading out names, and we're going to skip ahead to when the wars actually start happening. But again, thank you so much for 15K. That's pretty freaking insane. Jeez. And here we are. Honduras declared war on Nicaragua as our first war, and the Swedes declared war on Norway, and the Arabs declared war on the UAE, and oh my god, Myanmar and Bangladesh, Guatemala, Salvador. It's going to keep going too. This is when they're all going to start happening. Russian state versus Mongolia. Let's see if I can catch any more. But yeah, Honduras, just like always, does really good in Central America, and they will usually go on to conquer quite a few countries before they themselves are usually conquered by Mexico. The Swiss just declared war on Liechtenstein, and Angola just declared war on Namibia. Angola is also usually a very strong player down in Africa as well. The Swiss annexed Liechtenstein, and then they also captured a ton of equipment just from annexing that one little state country. So the Swiss have now probably double the equipment of France. Oh, and Austria is justifying against Lombard, which is Milan, basically. Oh shoot! And what did Angola just do? Angola? Okay, they took over Namibia, and now they're justifying on. Is that Botswana? Zambia. Okay. That's a good choice, I guess. Azerbaijan declared war on Chechnya. Can Azerbaijan take Chechnya before Russia does? Russia is not doing their focus they need to do to get Chechnya, and it looks like the Poles and the Germans are now at war. Poland did not lose a state. Germany obviously lost Bavaria. Poland starts off stronger in the first place than Germany with their military, so, I mean, odds are Poland's going to absolutely destroy Germany here. And the Arabs have annexed the UAE. And South Africa. Oh god, there's so much. Yeah, Chechnya was annexed into Azerbaijan. Boom. The Russians are fighting Mongolia out here, and they looks like they're doing okay. It's going pretty slow, but I mean, they're still able to do it. The Dominicans declared war on Haiti, and Mozambique declared war on Swaziland. Mozambique, not a good idea. You're being invaded by South Africa as we speak. Swaziland is not the target right now. The Mexican state declared war on Belize, and the Syrian Arab Republic declared war on Jordan. And Syria is doing really good here invading Jordan. Jordan's not going to be around for too much longer. There goes Turkey versus Greece, too. We'll have to see what happens there. Back to Poland versus Germany. The Poles are getting close to Berlin, but the Germans are pumping out divisions, it seems, and they might be able to defend themselves here. They have 42 divisions. The Polish have 37. Actually, Germany has more divisions than Poland now. And America has just sent 4 divisions to help Germany out, too. Venezuela annexed Trinidad and Tobago. Syria annexed Jordan. And it looks like Poland has taken Berlin. Oh, geez, look, a bunch more happened. Austria declared war on Lombard. The Togolese state declared war on Benin. Hungary declared war on Slovenia. Actually, there's a pretty couple. Gambia was annexed into Senegal, and Belarus declared war on Lithuania. That will usually happen, I've noticed, or they've actually liked to take over Latvia as well. Latvia declared war on Estonia. Ooh, we might see the little order reform up there, geez. Slovenia declared war on Venice. Oh, shit. Sierra Leone declared war on Liberia. Oh my, there's so much here, guys. Jeez, these empires are building, though, boys. The empires build, and they build, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger because all you can do is annex. Guatemala was annexed into El Salvador. That actually went the opposite way they wanted it to go. Looks like Belarus is also justifying on Latvia now that it has taken Lithuania. Pakistan declared war on Afghanistan. There's just a bunch of little ones here. Hungary has fully annexed Slovenia now. This is the never-ending. It's just crazy how fast it goes. Looks like Turkey has taken most of the islands out here. And there goes the French. Oh my god. Declaring war on the Swiss, and the Hungarians going to war with the Romanians. I didn't even see this one. Denmark and Belgium are at war. There's just so much that goes on. I'm going to have to cut a lot of this. Jeez. Korea declared war on Korea, of course. And Uganda declared war on Rwanda. Costa Rica was annexed into Panama. There's just so much. It just doesn't stop. It's beautiful. But yeah, there goes the French. They easily took Geneva, and a few other bits of Switzerland. But Austria now is bigger, and it's at war with Poland. I guess it joined against Poland with Germany as an ally of Germany. India declared war on Nepal, those bastards, and Switzerland was annexed into France, and the Italian state declared war on Venice. So the Italians are reclaiming Venice, or they're trying to at least. Let's go back down and check in on Africa. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. It looks like Cote d'Ivoire is invading Ghana while Ghana is invading Togo. So Ghana's going to lose that affair. We have Mauritania invading Algeria, although I think Algeria started the war, which is the funny part. Morocco is helping Algeria, which is kind of strange too. And now they are justifying against Western Sahara. The Malian state declared war on Burkina Faso, and Ethiopia declared war on Somaliland. And yeah, I guess Malaysia's going crazy over there. Malaysia is actually having a hard time against Indonesia and Singapore. And the Italians did reclaim Venice. They did. Singapore is invading this area. I don't know what you would call this. Malaya. Oh shoot, look, the French Union is justifying war goals against the Italian state. So the Italians and the French are looking strong. We have 47 divisions for the French. Actually not as many as I thought they had. I think the Germans have more and they're losing. 30 divisions down here for the Italians. We have India has annexed Nepal and Ethiopia has annexed Somaliland. There's more too. Netherlands annexed Belgium. The Germans are not losing this without a fight. They have 108 divisions, Germany does. Poland has 37 still. Poland, why can't you pump out divisions? Are your divisions just that much better that they take forever to pump out? There are tanks being produced here. So if Germany can repulse the Polish before the Poles get all their tank armies out, then I think they might have a little chance here. Bosnians declared war on Yugoslavia. Oh my god, are the Bosnians gonna go get revenge? Is this all going to become Bosnia now? That would be insane. Vietnam declared war on Laos. I think Laos is already at war with Cambodia, right? Yeah, it is. Laos is just a disgusting mess now. Yeah, and Pakistan is still invading Afghanistan, and I guess they're gonna unite. Azerbaijan still getting bigger. They took that little guy that was over there. And Georgia annexed that South Ossetian state. So Georgia now is a more complete Georgia. Now all they need is to go get back Abkhazia, and they might be a fully complete Georgia. Oh no, Bosnia. How could you do this? How could you declare the war and then lose that fast? Yugoslavia took 5 states. Jeez. Zimbabwe took a state from, I guess they annexed Botswana. Azerbaijan annexed, yeah, that little guy that we talked about down there. I might not even have to go over all these little things, but I mean, I'm not sure how much you guys want to know. The Guineas are at war again, those little bastards. Burkina Faso versus Togo. We also have Bolivia versus Argentina. I'm just gonna start skipping these. A lot of the ones that don't matter. Zaire is at war with Central African Republic. That one's kind of big. Looks like the Turks and the Greeks have stalemated. The Turks took a lot of islands that the Greeks couldn't defend that well. Oh look, the Czechs declared war on Bavaria. So the little guys that we released, they're getting picked off. That's 2 so far. All the ones in Central Europe have gotten picked off, I guess. Now the Czechs are gonna gain a huge chunk of land there. Did some Poles get surrounded? Yes, they did. And it looks like they're probably going to die. The Moldovans and the Transnistrians are at war. Are they actually going to fight, though? That's the thing. Usually they don't. Oh, look at that! Moldova's actually doing it. Usually they just won't invade, but they're actually doing it. A united Moldova. Welcome back to the world stage, Moldova. Jeez. More war in North Africa as Tunisia, I guess, maybe backstabs its buddy Algeria. I'm not sure if they're buddies or not, but attacks Algeria from the back while it's being invaded by Mauritania, and now they're at war. We have Mali taking Burkina Faso in, Vietnam fully annexing Laos. So these are the fronts going on over here in Africa right now. Also, Mozambique has been annexed, so South Africa is now much bigger. The Guineas have completed their war. Guinea took a state. Guinea-Bissau was annexed. Rest in peace, being Guinea-Bissau. I did not read whatever that one was there. We missed it. Pakistan annexed Afghanistan. Rest in peace. And Angola is still working on taking Zambia. The Italians are going to try and sneak San Marino before the French get here and conquer them. But it's not going to work out. I mean, they might be able to take San Marino while they're at war with France, but they're not going to get it before the French declare the war. And the Czech Union has now annexed Bavaria. Quebec declared war on New England as well, so one of the first wars up here in North America. I guess probably the first one, too. And it's by a released nation against another released nation. So Quebec, and actually Canada is justifying on Quebec, so they both might not be here around for very much longer, actually. Norway is winning against Sweden, but losing against Finland in the mountains. So Norway is running out of time here. They're at war with 2. They need to defeat Sweden so that they can rush up and defeat Finland, but it might not work out. Norway looks a little bit scared right now. Cote d'Ivoire has annexed Ghana, finally. They've been at war for a while, and now Cote d'Ivoire is looking nice and thick. Holy shit. If they and Togo go to war, then they could start uniting the entirety of this coast over here. Belarus declared war on Latvia. Did Latvia annex Estonia, or is that war still going on? Yeah, Estonia is still at war with Latvia, and Estonia is actually winning. So Estonia will probably split Latvia with Belarus. Eritrea took 1 state. Djibouti was annexed. Rest in peace, Djibouti. Oman annexed Yemen as well. That usually will happen. Bulgaria declared war on Macedonia. That's pretty cool. Arabia annexed Qatar, and Egypt actually annexed Israel. Holy shit. Really? Dang. Good job, Egypt. You've been kind of quiet recently in our previous series and test games I did, but you just went up and you just fully annexed Israel. Jeez. Congratulations. The French Union declared war on Italy. Holy shit balls. Here we go, boys. This is going to be one of the larger wars of this entire series, I think. And we are going to get to it next episode. Holy shit. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you liked this episode, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. Tell me ideas for border porn and other things you have. I like your ideas. I read almost all of them. You might not think I read them, but actually... Oh, look at that. Spain. Spain, what are you doing? You're invading Catalonia? Okay, well, that, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but... So Spain's re-invading Catalonia, but we'll get back to the war with the Italians and the French and the Poles and the Germans. We'll get back to it all. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a like, favorite, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.